ago, I got this wonderful note. It said that, you're great. I hope someday to have the time to read your book. I have a serious question. Have you thought about being less productive? My answer was summed up with, yes, there is a Santa Claus. I guess it's appropriate in our collection of best practices to talk about one of the most mysterious ones, the art of speeding up by slowing down. I'm assuming that we are all on some track of improvement and growth, to begin with. I mean, why speed up instead of slow down as an end result? If we were here to merely fulfill entropy, then the thicker, duller, slower, and generally more, unconscious we became, the more on track we would experience ourselves. I must admit, I do have some component that seems to align with that. I do have a comedy team of Mr. Sloth and Mr. Indolence with their cute little assistant, Mr. Gravity. There is a more dynamic and a more tuned in part of me, though. It is naturally buoyant, has direction, is continually expansive, and is, in upward movement. The trick is how to maximize my alignment with that. If the person's question he asked me was whether I would consider expressing that with more effort instead of less, I would say no, I'm not interested. For me, increasing productivity means, getting desired result with as little effort as possible. But if what we're getting to here is how to truly access more and more of that refreshing, rewarding, and fulfilling aspect of ourselves, is working harder required to get there? No. There's a great old personal growth axiom: you can never get enough of what you don't really need. In other words, you could never work hard enough, since that's what you don't really need. One of the most subtle ways this, positive life thrust retreats is in busyness. Losing perspective and trying to control everything, finish it all at once. Getting things done out of frustration instead of inspiration. Helping out of compulsion, not compassion. Which kind of gardening or house cleaning or work engagement did you do yesterday? One of the greatest lessons, I've learned and continually must practice is that in order to really be in control, I must surrender. In the martial arts and golf and cooking and a myriad of other practices, things must be held lightly. Grabbing too tight, whether it's my ego, my trowel, my 9-iron, my work habits, or my action list, can be dangerous and ultimately ineffective. I must, at a moment's notice, be ready to let go, walk away from it all, and do nothing. The healthiest thing to do in that moment may be nothing at all.